Well, hello everybody, I'm Huell Howser, and here we are on this beautiful morning in Hawthorne, California. We're walking through this shopping center. This is a new shopping center owned by Magic Johnson. And look what's happened. As I was walking over here, I saw this beautiful new building right here, and up on the front it says Wescom Credit Union. Well, I have absolutely no idea what Wescom Credit Union is all about, but by nature, I'm a curious person. So what we're going to do right now is go inside and find out. We're inside the credit union, and here to greet us is Carl Walker. Are you the head guy around here?
No, I'm not.
Well, why are you standing here to greet us?
Because I greet.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So you make people feel comfortable when they come in.
Definitely.
Well, make me feel comfortable by answering a few questions for me. Exactly what is Wescom Credit Union? First off, what is a credit union?
A credit union is basically the alternative to commercial banks. You know, commercial banks make you feel like you're just a number, you're just, whatever, you just make your deposits and then they want you to leave. Here at Wescom, we're more of a family. We treat you like family. We get to know not only you, but we get to know your children and your parents and your grandparents, and we're often invited to family functions.
Yeah, and so you really are here to greet people and make us feel comfortable when we come in the branch here.
Absolutely.
Now, is this a new branch? It looks new.
Our branch just opened up on June 5th of this year.
So this is a big
brand new
deal.
Location. Right.
And tell me a little bit about, can we go over and talk to some of do you call them customers? Is that what you call them, just like a bank customer? This would be a credit union customer?
We call them members because they are part owners of the credit union.
Ah, okay. Is this a member right over here?
They're all members.
Can we walk over and see? Come on with me.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Let's see what's going on. We want to get to the bottom of this. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Great.
I'm Huell Howser.
I know you
We're
are.
checking this place out. Are you a happy Wescom Credit Union member?
I have been happy since they were telephone employees credit union.
Really?
And since 1967.
Now, why are you so happy here?
Because they're like my family, and I know everyone, and I get personalized attention. I get attention here that I don't get at home.
I do loans. I do new accounts. Basically anything that needs to be done, primarily.
Wow. See, I had no idea what a credit union was. I guess the question is, why doesn't everybody belong to a credit union?
Lack of knowledge. You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's say goodbye. Oh, boy, let's see your money here.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the money.
They give money, too.
So there they are, the staff of the Hawthorne branch of the Wescom Credit Union. They're smiling, they're happy, they welcome the members as they come in the door and say goodbye to them as they leave. Give us a wave. A happy group of people serving the community out here. Yeah, give us that royal wave. Serving the community out here in Hawthorne. Boy, when you start looking for them, they're everywhere. In fact, I understand there are 42 branches of Wescom all over Southern California and growing. And right now we're in Culver City, right on the corner of Sepulveda and Slauson. There's another Wescom branch right now, and we're going inside to investigate. Now this is interesting over here. What are you doing over here?
I'm just checking my checks, my clear checks online.
So you can come in here online and check your checks.
Yes, I can. Yes.
How long have you been a member here?
Oh, since 4 or 5 years.
Really?
ago.
So you're happy here too?
Oh, yes.
And how long have you been able to do this?
Oh, since I think 3 years, I think.
So this has been going on for 3 years?
Yes.
Angie, this is very interesting here, what he's doing. Explain to us how this fits into the overall service that Wescom gives its members.
Well, basically, they can view their checks online that have cleared. A lot of times they need copies of their checks, so they can go ahead and log on to eBranch and view their checks that have paid and retrieve those copies. for their records.
Is this something that people are using? Is this an
Yes, it
important
is.
new thing?
Because we
that's-
don't return our checks, so they're able to access it online and get copies of those checks.
So this is making the members happy.
Yes, it
And
is.
what is this called?
This is eBranch.
eBranch. And your name is
Renan Hernandez.
a happy eBranch user.
Yes.
Now this is big time. We've gotten in the inner sanctum. We're on the other side of the window here. Your name is?
Lily Graham,
And how long have you worked here at Wescom?
3 years.
So all I'm hearing from the customers is about, from the members, is about how wonderful they're treated, how friendly.
Customer service is our key, yes.
So I think maybe that's one of the reasons they hired you, was just because of that
My
smile and your personality, really.
Well, thank you. I
Because
appreciate it.
that's real, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's real.
And what's it like for you working with these people every
It really is a
day?
pleasure. It really is. We have some really great members, I should say.
And because the lines aren't long,
Not right now.
you get to, wait a minute, don't you mean there are lines every once in a while?
Yes.
Oh, but you usually have time to visit with people, to
We
talk
do.
with them a
We
little
do.
bit.
We try to be personable as much as possible.
So you know them and they know you.
Exactly. That's our key.
It's all about member service,
It's all
isn't
about
it?
member services. As long as they walk away from the window with a smile on their face, then we're happy on this side too.
Is that the challenge to make? Because lots of times when people come in,
Right.
they might be a little stressed about something. You know, finances can stress people from time
It's,
to
it's
time.
how you started off. You know what I'm saying? If they come to you and you got a smile, then that'll break whatever they're going through. They'll change their attitude too, and we work from there. It works for me every time. I don't have a problem with it at all. I'm good at it.
Really?
Been here 5.5 years, so I'm good at it.
3 happy members here.
Yes, I'm very happy with Wescom. It's one of the best banking systems I've been with.
Now, you're not just saying that.
No, I've been with other banks. This is the best, and I'll stay.
Now, what is the difference? What makes that much difference?
It's the one-on-one that I really like. I don't have to worry about dealing with automation all the time or, oh, I'm so busy, can we hurry up? They have time for you to take the time that is missing. It's old-time banking.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is
it is.
old-time,
It's
isn't it?
old-time banking, and I just happen to be an old-time, old-fashioned person.
Now, are you an old-fashioned person?
I'm not an old-fashioned person. I'm a modern-day person. I have an iPod, modern-day cell phone, so I like modern-day service. And the modern-day service that I get is over the telephone. When I call, somebody answers on the first ring. I love that.
Tell me about this guy. I've just been talking with him.
Honestly, Alfonso's always been more than helpful, more than able to take care of everything that I've needed. I come in, he knows how to get things done, like right on the spot, knows how to make me laugh when I come in here irritated.
Wait a minute. You come in here irritated?
Never.
Because he says that it's all inner relationships with people,
It
making
is.
people feel good and taking their stress level down.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't know this, but I've actually seen him out and about in the community before, off hours, and he's just a normal guy, and it's like just nice to know that I've got normal folks that, manage my money and take care of me at the place where it's really important.
Boy, this is going to be quick because there are members out there expecting that friendly service. Here is the staff from the branch here in Culver City. Everybody give us a wave. Boy, this is another friendly bunch. This guy especially is the guy you want to find. We've had a wonderful time here. Thank you all very much for your hospitality. Give us a wave goodbye. There's a lot of action in the parking lot out here. As we were leaving, we ran into this fella. Your name is?
Fred Stewart.
And you're obviously coming into Wescom to do some business
Yes,
today.
I am. Wescom, I've dealt with them for about the last 5-10 years, and the service far exceeds any bank that I've dealt with.
So why aren't more people with credit unions instead of with banks? This is all a revelation to me.
I think the fact is that they don't know. Because as far as being courtesy, they don't charge you for everything. I mean, at the bank, they charge you for receiving a check, for cashing a check, or writing a check.
Yeah.
And here, it's one of the things you don't have to pay for.
So you're another happy member.
Very happy.
They don't charge you for parking either, do they?
No, it's up to you. If you can find it, you can have it. So they could use a bigger parking lot. But overall, they're the best financial institution that I've dealt with.
Well, we sure had a good time visiting those two branches, and now we have come to Pasadena to the Wescom corporate headquarters, the world headquarters, the intergalactic headquarters, and we have been told that inside this headquarters building, a lot of employees are providing very important support services for their fellow employees out in the branches, and of course, important services for all the members of Wescom. We're going to go inside and see what's really going on in there. Okay, we're in the headquarters. We're on the 3rd floor, and we've come to, boy, there's a lot of energy in here, Karen. Let everybody know exactly where we are.
We're in the Member Service Center here on the 3rd floor in Pasadena.
And this is where all those legendary phone calls are answered.
You betcha.
How many people do we have working here? Because the place is just buzzing.
Well, we have about 100 employees in this department, but on an average, there's probably about 40 to 50 at any given time.
We've been visiting a couple of the branches this morning, and several of the members have said what they love about Wescom is that when they call, they get an actual human voice
You betcha.
on the other end of the phone.
Correct. They're here to answer all of their questions. Our center here is full service. They can do loans by phone. We have a Spanish queue. You name it, they can do it. And that's what we do.
You also answer the phone pretty quickly, too. You've got almost a record set here, haven't you?
Well, we focus on that. We want efficiency, we want accuracy, we want pleasant tones. So yes, we try and focus on getting that phone call answered as quickly as we possibly
What
can.
does that mean, as quickly as you possibly can?
Well, within 20 seconds would be ideal.
So when you call, it rings.
We're trying
Third
to get,
ring.
We're trying to get it on the first ring.
You're trying to.
We're
Oh,
trying.
really?
But when we get so many calls in here, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but our goal is to get on that first ring.
You smile a lot on the phone, don't you? When you're talking with customers?
Yes, I smile out when I'm talking to our members.
Now, oh, that's right, members. I
Yes.
keep getting the words mixed up. Now, how do you train for a position like this? Is part of personality part of it that you have to enjoy talking with people on the phone?
I think that's very important to be able to enjoy who you're talking to and be able to converse with our members. So
But
yes.
now they're just voices on the other end of the phone.
Of course they're not. They're members out, we have to connect and help them with their accounts. So
Yeah, and when they call, do they usually have a problem? Are they usually stressed a little bit, or are they just calling to talk?
sometimes they're calling just to talk, but most of the time, they have issues that they need help with. So
And in your training, are you trained to take care of just about any issue they might bring up?
they do a very good training. So yes, we try to do the best that we can to any type of issues they have.
They've got to stay up to speed on all the policy changes and all the new things that are happening with Wescom.
Right, and the promotions that we offer, because when a member calls, we have to know it all, A to Z.
Wow. Does this lady know it all over here?
She certainly does.
She looks important. You've got on the headset. You've got the paper here. What do you do over here?
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm monitoring the floor. I'm the floor monitor for right now.
And what does that mean?
All supervisors do 2 hours a day where we monitor the floor. We use these two computers here that we watch what's going on. We have the supervisor queue, our loans by phone queue, our MSC Spanish, and we have the MSC for the whole department.
So you've got a lot to monitor and watch out over up here.
Oh yes, absolutely, because we don't know if a system goes down, then we can get a lot of calls that come up, and I have to be on my toes right away to know who I need to notify. I need to make sure I get everyone on the phones, what everyone's doing.
So you're supervising how many operators at one time here?
We have we average about 80 that are on.
And are most of them busy all the time?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow, that's good. Do you ever work the phones anymore?
Yes. I do 3 hours also where I am on the phone and we have a supervisor queue and we answer all the questions for the reps or we take escalated calls.
Wow, I've never really been in a phone center before. You hear about phone centers. For some reason, I'd never thought they were this pleasant. This positive a place.
Well, we have to have fun. And the only way to have fun is by laughing and making sure everyone else is enjoying themselves at the same time.
She's talking with a member. Can you talk with me? No, she can't talk with me. She's talking with a member, right?
All right, but you know, yet and still,
Can you talk with me?
On it, and
No, he's talking with a member.